That's a lick.
Lap car going to make some traffic coming off of turn 2, and the accordion is on.
And then Robby had to check up a little bit, and when he checked up, Derek Cope didn't. Got in the back of Robby and turned him around.
And McLaughlin.
Oh yeah, he got turned. Yeah. I mean, he got turned into the wall.
That's an ugly way, man. Somebody just run in the back of him. I didn't see who that car was.
It looked like David Reagan, but I'm not for sure that's who it was.
Obviously, I wasn't watching the monitor, so I didn't see it.
This was the second hit.
Yeah.
And that doesn't seem that bad. But remember, you guys watching on TV?
Nice for the win.
Never see the 55 car up against the wall. Don't know what might have caused him to get loose getting in the car.
A lot of fire coming out of that automobile. Boy, that's a hard lick. That is hard right there. Oh, my.
But you know the great thing? They've installed the safer barrier back there on that inside wall.
Yeah, look at that. Is that Sam Hornish that went up and hit the outside wall?
Yep, and kept going. Let's do some ride-alongs here, starting with Michael Waltrip.
The 7. What happened to the 7 here? Man, he's just up there all by himself.
Got loose, walked up the racetrack.
Well, I will be.
And now McFarland is behind him, I believe.
Turn 2 over there. You can see him up high. He just got loose there. He's all by himself. Backs it in the fence.
He hit a lick on that right front. Right there. Yeah, that's going to. Oh, man. Oh. He was able to keep it off the wall. Boyer was. Man, look at all these other cars. There we see Sterling coming up the hill, making some contact.
Sterling just slid up the racetrack and got into the left rear of Scott Riggs in the 10 car. That's what started all this.
He gets up, it gets away from him. I mean, it almost looked like he had a flat the way it just wiggled. And
he was loose way early into the car. He got loose getting in.
Robby's locked up. I think Robby was hoping the 21 would go down the racetrack.
Yeah.
And the 21 was slow enough that he just stopped.
Down the backstretch.
It's like Michael turned the.
Now tonight have brake-related problems. Another right front blown right into the wall because of hot right front brake rotors. Goodyear engineers.
Be hit here, but he's already up on the wall.
The right front tire didn't look like it was down as it.
White flag out of turn 4.
Looks like Keselowski got into the 2 a little too hard, but Jimmy Johnson just in front of that 82 car, you can see, sneaks by there, along with Michael Waltrip.
Looks like Keselowski was actually getting a little bit of a shove from behind, too, from Brian Vickers. Kind of a stack-up that caused it.
And Mark Martin went completely over on his roof, back over on the wheels, came and hit the outside wall, and slid down across the grass.
We see him right in the middle of the screen, gets loose and goes around, and Jimmy Johnson gets by. Menard in the 15 barely gets by.
At the top right of the screen as Gordon comes into view.
Same look as Tony Stewart. Right front tire had to be down. The car would not turn. Now Robby was running 1 lap down.
This looked like it popped it right front.
It's number 7, middle of your screen. Ian Allmendinger.
Allmendinger.
Doesn't take much at 190 miles per hour.
Bobby Labonte, Jeremy Mayfield, quick to take evasive action. And caution is out again. They got started. Look at those bright green cars way in the back.
Way back here.
Oh. Who was that? Vickers got loose in front of him?
I think it was David Stremme in the 12.
Boy, I'm glad they got that safer barrier down the back there now. That would have.
Boy, look how close of a call.
Next to the wall, but it is risky.
Top of your screen here. Watch him coming into the turn.
Yeah, he's already got a problem.
Down.
I don't know if he had touched it earlier maybe and had a tire. Really just kind of a stack-up effect. Like was one of them got on the brakes and kind of forced. Yeah, look at Tony Stewart just missing this crash. Man, here's where it really gets exciting. Man.
We talked about that there's nowhere to go as you come off of these corners, and when something like this happens, you make a commitment, and you've got one opportunity really to miss this wreck. Tony Stewart did a great job. Some others got.
Oh, he's sideways before he ever gets to the corner.
And the tire comes apart. That's what you saw down on the apron.
Yeah. He was slow off of turn 2, Mike, coming around this time.
The good thing after you see him right there, right behind the leader when the caution came out, so he'll get the benefit. You see Robby right there had his problems up against the outside wall, so a good break right.
Just in a little bit too hard. You have to wonder, might have had some.
Yeah, it looked like he may have lost his brakes.
Yeah, brake failure there.